Hold on. Let me make sure I do this properly. Go ahead and check the old Instagram, sir. You guys can do that as well. Go to our Instagram at Sports Kings Live. It's over. It's over, and I'm providing Rob with something that he will eventually hear. Once he sees it, he will thank me. I'm predicting that. Negro Dominus is in the building. It's over, dude. It's over. Yeah. Holla at your boy. Holla at me, dog.
Did you see that?
What? Don't worry about that. Just holla at your boy. Holla at me, dog. Huh?
So you saw the whole thing?
We got to tell people what's going on right now. Go to our Instagram at Sports Kings Live. We've been watching the show on Stars, and we'll get back to our NBA Finals talk here in a second, but this is much more important.
Look who she's with.
That's the other thing. So we were talking, we were watching, the Star Series Power, right? And part of the motivation for this season is that Carmelo's woman, Lala Anthony, told the Breakfast Club, I should say, the urban morning show for our Caucasian listeners who may not know what we're talking about, that she would be topless and having a sex scene during this season's Power. Now, here's where obviously someone loves me, because I told Rob this weekend, I was like, I don't know how much more of this I can look at. I've got to find somewhere where this thing has leaked so I can see it now, so I don't have to watch the rest of this awful show, right? So today, riding down the road today, it's a hot-ass day in Atlanta, about 100 degrees. I'm like, all right, this to the radio, and what happens? An announcement gets made that 50 Cent is suing some blog site or something because some kind of way they have obtained footage from his show of the Lala Anthony sex scene. So, yeah, of course, I waited till I got home to find it. Of course not. I'm on 20, pulling it up immediately. I'm on 20, doing 70, pulling it up immediately because I know this is going to be the most epic thing ever to happen on the 5-month, whatever, 4-month, whatever it's been run of this show. We've branded it Chesticle Watch 2015, and ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to announce that Chesticle Watch 2015 is over. It is over. We've seen the chesticles. We've seen them.
So, I'm saying, is it the actual episode, or is it just the clip of the sex scene?
Okay.
What is it?
The story is this, that, and here's where it gets weird, dude. Apparently, Carmelo lost his phone, and the scene was on his phone. And I guess whoever found it sold it to Media Takeout. And Media Takeout posted it. And then 50 Cent then posted like an Instagram video saying that, good, okay, you got us, but we're about to sue the pants off. We're about to sue you till you're black and blue, I think was his words. And then they took it down. But it's the internet. Everything lives forever. And so I was like, okay, before everyone else starts taking it down, let me find it now, because I have to share this with my brethren and the rest of our listeners. Yes, all 4 of you. Yeah, so go check it out at Sports Kings Live. Yeah, you get to see the breasticles without having to watch this bad show. So, yeah, you're welcome, everyone. You're welcome. Yeah, the internet. I love the internet, dude. I love the internet, man. It's outstanding. All right, Rob, we got a show to do. Stop watching it and put your pants back on. We got to do a show. You can finish that later.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
you can finish whatever you're doing later. All right. So back to our interview with Bonecrusher, which that was entertaining, dude. That was awesome. That was awesome. So he talks about LeBron and him not being the best player on planet Earth, and I just think it's because he said it. Like, had he not said it, it'd been fine. Because if the only reason that you can use to say that he's not the best player on the planet right now is him losing a finals with a bunch of bums beside him, yeah, that argument don't hold up at all. With anybody just being rational about it, yeah, that doesn't hold up at all. Like it didn't. Like Michael Jordan didn't become the best player on the planet when he started winning championships. Yeah, Michael Jordan was killing dudes way before that.
Yeah.
Like as far as the legacy goes, yeah, he needed to win the championship.
Mike had to learn how to stop shooting so much.
Right.
Because boy,
That was the thing.
Talking about,
But here's the thing too.
Boy, he was a machine gun.
But before Scotty and Horace Grant showed up, yeah, who was there? Right, exactly. So of course he needed to shoot all the time. But then he realized that the label had been put on him. Selfish basketball player, a guy who would never be able to lead the league in scoring and win championships. So what that sounded to me is like, to him I should say, is challenge accepted. I'm about to lead the damn league in scoring and watch me reel off these championships. Now, obviously the Detroit Pistons was a hell of a speed bump on the way to that. But then once he got there and tasted it, couldn't get the taste out of his mouth. He just kept winning them. Feel me?
Like a dog tastes blood.
But it's a different animal that we're talking about, man. Like there is no other. Like show me the other Hall of Famer, man. Show me the other All-Star on this Cavs roster. Oh, sorry, Sean Marion. Sorry, forgive me for that one. Yeah, show me that dude. And these dudes played 6 games in the NBA Finals. LeBron don't need my excuses, man. He don't. He's rich, got a beautiful wife, got a bunch of beautiful kids. He got a wonderful life. To me, he's the best basketball player on the planet. He don't need my excuses. But just like anything else, I'm always pressure you guys who listen to this show to believe what you see, man. Like get your emotions away from your sports. I mean, not the immediate emotion, because that's what fandom's about. You know, the way it makes you feel emotionally. But like when it's time to zoom out and look at something with a little bit of perspective, do that. As an adult, do that. And understand and witness what you're seeing, man. Look at this dude. This dude hollers out Dave Corzine. Like, dude, like, I don't know if it's us or if this dude has already been like that, but I think we're making Coop dumber, dude. I think we're making him more ignorant than when he started messing with us, dude.
I think this is just the place where he can exhibit his ignorance.
Speaking of ignorance, dude,
like a place for ignorance.
I saw the funniest meme, and this is not me being hyperbolic. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen on Instagram. And dude, it was this little boy. He was crying, and the caption said, "Oh, black mamas don't understand reflexes. Just because I block your slap, don't mean I want to fight."
I saw that. I saw that.
Dude, I swear this to you. I literally hollered when I saw it. I've never just hollered when I seen something like that. Because it's so true, dude. Like you ain't supposed to block it.
Yeah, especially if you see it coming. I tell you about my mom in that left hand. Like, I never even see it coming. Like, she be standing right in front of me, and I don't even see it coming.
Dude, that just said black mamas don't understand reflex. Yeah, I looked at that thing about 5 times a day, boy, and every time it was like the first time all over again. Okay, we got a couple things to to finish up this finals conversation with, and I want to make sure we do it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, I got to make sure. Yesterday, I talked about LeBron James and how like Branson was saying that Branson Wright from the Cleveland Plain Dealer last week was saying that we'll just go for it again next year if they ended up getting eliminated, which they did last night. And you remember we were talking about LeBron's age, and I brought up the fact that about injuries and all of that. You remember I brought that up, right? So today, who was this? Jason McIntyre with thebigleague.com had an article about LeBron in the NBA Finals, but he pointed out that LeBron turns 31 in December, right? The 31st year has been a pivotal one historically for NBA stars. It was Larry Bird's final healthy year before his back took him out the game. It was the year that Michael Jordan returned from his baseball hiatus. It was the year Magic Johnson. It was the year before Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson was 30 when he announced that he was HIV positive right before he turned 31. And it was Isaiah Thomas' final good year statistically before he ended up retiring at 32. So I saw that and I was like, wow.
But all those dudes, different animals. Same species, different animal. This is something, this is something that we've never seen before, and we've got to, even if you don't respect it, acknowledge it. acknowledge what you're looking at, man. That this dude is he lost weight. He's still 260, 6'9", 260, and he's always the fastest, highest jumping guy on the floor at all times.
Yeah, people forget that he did that whole weight loss thing in the offseason, lead to beginning of this season. Well, what did he drop, like 20 pounds?
Yeah,
25, 30 pounds.
Yeah, we got. I don't know what to tell you guys, man. If you're, like I said, if you're on that side of the argument and you like being wrong about things, okay, that's fine with me. Okay, let's talk about. I mentioned earlier the coaches involved in this series. One being David Blatt, the losing coach. I heard something very, very interesting today because now it's we're getting to that point now where it's like, will David Blatt be back? And Brian Windhorst, a guy who's made his living pretty much off the fact that he went to middle school with LeBron James. He talked about how LeBron.
Quincy screwed me up.
He pretty much abuses David Blatt, and the fact that LeBron didn't have any respect for this guy and no one else does. And here's one thing: you're putting LeBron in a bad situation. If that is true, which who knows? Because LeBron had his instances early with Eric Spoelstra, and then that turned out all right. You know what I mean?
Remember he pushed him?
Well, he bumped him. He didn't push him. He bumped him on the way by.
He bumped him. Yeah.
So it's
that was a-hole LeBron.
I don't want to say I don't believe this dude, but it's almost like people want somebody to blame. They want somebody to blame, and they want to say everyone wants to talk about LeBron is really the coach. All right, we got to back up a little bit, man, and. The whole this man hadn't done anything for you to disrespect him. He didn't break Kyrie Irving's kneecap as Stephen A. Smith might want to imply. He didn't dislocate Kevin Love's shoulder. He didn't. What's the other boy's name? Andrew. The kid with the crazy hair. The kid that been hurt tore his Achilles. Adrunas Zilgauskas. Yeah.
No.
What's the kid's name then? I don't know. With the crazy hair that hadn't played since I don't know when. Anyway, the other dude on the Cavs that's hurt, he didn't do all that to them. He took chicken-ish and tried to make chicken salad, and it didn't work. It was terrible. He had one guy. Thank you, Thank you. He tried his best, but when you look down the bench, and people are like, well, he could have played Sean Marion. All right, then what? Then what? You take LeBron out the game for 2 minutes. And all these other dudes are looking around at each other like, who gonna do it? You gonna take the shot? No, you gonna take it?
You heard the stat I gave you. All of LeBron's guards were 0 for 21 without him on the court.
Yeah.
The whole guard, all of them.
It's just I don't know. It's ridiculous. I don't know if what you need to do now, because LeBron does have the option to opt out this year. Many people are saying he will, only to re-sign another 1-year deal so that he can.
They only have 2 players under contract.
He can recoup in 2017. Well, I mean, dudes got options. So essentially, they still got LeBron's under contract, Kyrie's under contract, Kevin Love's under contract. So is Iman Shumpert. So is this kid named Jr. Dellavedova isn't. Well, all right.
But they only have Verjao and Joe Harris, the white guy I was talking about the other day, who never played. Those are the only 2 guys that are actually locked into their contract.
Wait, no, Kyrie. Kyrie just re-upped last year.
Oh yeah, Kyrie. Yeah, so it's 3.
Yeah,
so those are the 3: Joe Harris, Kyrie, and Anderson Verjao.
So yeah, that whole deal with David Blatt, it's kind of just it comes off as very, very disrespectful. As though this dude was just a placeholder while LeBron did what he did. Okay, I think that's half the problem. We believe that this man is not a man, but he's a Superman, and he's human. We saw humans run out of gas. That whole stuff that Mark Jackson was talking about yesterday, you don't have time to be tired in the finals. All right, dude, you play 95% of your team's minutes, and tell me you can't get tired. Of course you will. That's when you see LeBron missing rotations on defense. Everybody want to worry about the offense, but you see this dude falling asleep, missing rotations on defense, giving up layups, not blocking out, giving up offensive rebounds, tip dunks to Harrison Barnes in Game 5. That's a result of a dude looking for areas within the game to find rest. That's what that is. falling asleep on defense. Yeah, you can push yourself on offense to back somebody down or drive past somebody and score a layup. But it's the discipline